Did you know that nearly 10,000 baby boomers are retiring every single day? And the statistics show up to 40% of them are business owners. So there's a real opportunity here because the reality is there is not always a second generation that wants to take over that business. So what are these baby boomers to do with all these businesses? The goal is obviously for many of them to try to sell, but in reality, selling to private equity may not be that easy. There is a way, I believe, that many businesses can grow through acquisition in a very interesting way at a time in our history that is only going to come around once in a lifetime. And I want to show you what that is and how you can capitalize on it. Just take a look at some of these statistics and it becomes very clear why there is an opportunity for small and medium-sized businesses to grow by acquisition. If you look at this, 58% of millennials have no interest in taking over their family business. That could be for a million different reasons. They don't like the industry, they don't want to work with family, you name it, there's a million in there. There's also a reality that many baby boomers didn't prepare fully for retirement. Right? We're seeing that come out in the news regularly. And business owners specifically may have used their business as their full source of income. They might not have invested in other things, so they were investing in their business. And if that's the case, their plan to sail into the golden years was to probably sell the business, but the challenge is many of these businesses could be too small for private equity to care about or not structured in a way that they actually want to acquire them. So that leaves them in a tough spot. But there is a place where there can be some real synergies between your business and their business, and if it fits in really well, maybe it's the exact same business in a different market, maybe they have complementary customers, maybe it's a profitable business that could be easily run by the management team you have in place. There's a number of ways that you could possibly acquire a small business. And the great part is you could be helping somebody who has built a business retire comfortably by creating a structure that allows them to continue to live the lifestyle they had while you acquire a business asset and another business that would be profitable for you or would allow you to grow in certain areas, or the business you could grow itself. So it's a really cool strategy, and I want to tell you a couple different ways you can get in touch with these people. One of the most tried and true ways to get in touch with somebody looking to sell their business is actually going to a business broker. You may know some, if not, I'm sure you can find some on LinkedIn or throughout your network. I could even connect you with a couple if you have an interest. But there's also other ways to acquire these businesses and get in touch with these business owners, and it's just the same way that you would market your business. Right? There's a variety of strategies that you could leverage just as if you were marketing your core business. Right? You can email these people, you can begin to research individual companies that fit your target criteria, you can do physical mail, you can do content marketing, you can do outreach on LinkedIn, right? There's millions of ways. Think of every single way that you could market your normal business is almost the exact same way that you could try to get in touch with a business you want to potentially acquire. And of course, you won't know immediately just on looking at them if it's the right fit. Are the economics right? How is the business model? How are the pay structures? Who are the internal stakeholders? How profitable is it? You won't know any of that, obviously. One of the advantages of working with a business broker, I think, is a lot of that stuff can be sorted out ahead of time. But in this particular example, if you wanted to just use LinkedIn, jump on Sales Navigator, and filter for companies that fit your target criteria, build a list of them, you could have an assistant reach out, someone else at your company that has some downtime could begin to reach out to these one at a time and explain that you're in the market for a business like theirs and you'd love to start a conversation and see if there's any synergy, see if it makes sense. So I want to put in everyone's mind that there is a real world where you could find a business to acquire that will allow your business to grow very quickly and add revenue literally instantly, right? Because now you have this new asset. And at the same time, you're helping a business owner sail into their golden years after they've built something and they don't have anybody to leave it to, right? They don't have that family legacy that they can leave it to, which is probably pretty upsetting. So I just wanted to throw this out there as a potential strategy that may make sense for your business. You might have a marketing campaign around acquiring another entity that fits in well with your existing business right now. So I hope your wheels are turning. You're thinking of strategies. Is this going to work for me? Does it make sense? Is it worth exploring? It's not that much effort to explore at least the initial part in terms of getting in touch. After that, you're going to obviously need attorneys and due diligence. There's a lot that goes into it, but I hope this at least gets the wheels turning, that this is a potential strategy for growth. And that's what we're all about here on this channel, is helping people grow their businesses any different avenue they possibly can. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.